Olá a todos, é Chris aqui dizendo que vou estar fazendo uma nova semi-chamada de Juma no Giselle. Olhe para ele em breve. Tchau.
Round 10. Hungary.
Our next annual McLaren Appreciation Parade is stationed at the Hungary Ring in Budapest, where instead of a McLaren topping the timesheets, it was the Williams of Riccardo Patrese, who managed to scrape off Senna's time by 3/10. And in third place, surprising everybody, was the Dallara of Alex Caffey, who was using Pirelli tyres which made more grip than the usual Goodyear tyres. He stood ahead of drivers in the level of Alain Prost, Thierry Boutsen and Gerhard Berger. No pressure, man, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. They're just as good as you, mate. So here we are. 5 lights and then a Red Bull crashing into 2 Mercedes cars and still managing to get a podium. Tracy gets away well as Caffey and Senna stood side by side coming into the first corner, but Senna stays ahead just enough. And before the first lap, Alex Caffey is overtaken by Gerhard Berger, and then overtaken by Prost, and then Boutsen later. So much for that third place grid slot. Meanwhile, March were having an absolutely terrible time. Both cars went out of the race due to a wheel issue and an electrical problem within the span of just a lap. They're slowly marching their way off the face of F1. That was a joke!
I don't know. They have to check on the car. I mean, was it drivetrain? Yeah, something on the rear.
As you can see by the tone of his voice, he's secretly telling the interviewer to fuck off. Gerhard Berger goes for a pit stop. It goes well, but despite that, guess who the Japanese broadcasters are concentrating on? Fucking Nakajima! Fuck off with that already! What are they going to show him doing? An overtake perhaps? Let's see. Oh, that's funny. As that happened, Nakajima is laughing off the fact that he just damaged a really expensive car in the fashion that would embarrass or enrage another driver. Come on, dude. Lotus hasn't been the same without Colin. Meanwhile, our supreme leader, Ayrton Senna, overtakes Riccardo Patrese into first place. And to make matters worse, his car decides, you know what, fuck it, and dies, putting Patrese out of the race. If Frank Williams' wheelchair cannot break down, that isn't an excuse to make your car as unreliable as possible. Would you believe it? A Ferrari is out with a gearbox problem! Wow! And some dude is kicking the wheel for no discernible reason. Meanwhile, Mansell is catching up to Senna, and there's a back marker! Oh god! Oh! Oh, fantastic! How the fuck did he manage that? What the hell was that? He just went, what the fuck? Mansell, with an immense overtake, takes Senna like he's nobody. Don't you fucking do that again, Johansson. Meanwhile, Alain Prost pits for tyres and lies in 4th place, while Senna stood in 2nd after what would be considered the greatest overtake of all time. As for Nigel Mansell, he had absolutely no problems with the gearbox, as he crossed the line to win the 1989 Hungarian Grand Prix, with Senna 2nd, Boutsen 3rd, and Prost in 4th. Yes! Senna made gains on Prost! Get in! Yes!